So one biter. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Today we're making a type of Korean barbecue, LA Kalbi. LA Kalbi is very special to Korean Americans. There's different origin stories around LA Kalbi. Sometimes people say it's because it's like the lateral cut of short ribs, but also because immigrants first came to Los Angeles, LA, and that's where LA Kalbi was born. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any recipes. Now let's get cooking. We have some Korean pear, some onion, and my meat. LA Kalbi is all about the cut. Kalbi refers to short rib, and this cut refers to the LA part. You see the 3 little bones of the short rib, and it's cut about maybe ½ an inch. And Korean barbecue is all about the sweet and savory balance. So we're gonna get started on the marinade. I'm gonna grab a blender. This is really quick because everything goes in a blender, and then that's it. First thing I'm starting with, my pear. So funny story, when I competed on triple threat, Bobby surprised me with these short ribs and Asian pear. And I won that round, of course. And I will peel the onion. So I've used about a cup of pear and a cup of onion. I have 5 cloves of garlic, soy sauce, about a cup of soy sauce, up. That looks like a cup. Sugar, I use about ½ a cup. And then sake. You can use sake, you can also use like any leftover wine, like white wine or even like soju. I like the sake because it's floral and it really gives a nice flavor. And then toasted sesame oil. I feel like the flavor is so iconic in Korean barbecue because of the toasted sesame oil. This is what makes it really savory, so good. Okay, now, just gonna blend it all together. Gorgeous. Super easy, that's the marinade. Okay, and of course I have to taste it just to check for the balance. Salty, sweet, umami, just perfect. This is what you want. There's a reason why Korean barbecue is so popular. It's this marinade. I'm just gonna strain this marinade. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there is a lot of pulp and I don't want the pulp to burn when I cook the meat. So, there we go. And then let's grab our beautiful short ribs. We're just gonna lay it in the marinade. And I'm doing it one at a time because I wanna make sure that each piece gets some of the marinade. And we're making 4 pounds of short ribs. I know 4 pounds kind of sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's gonna go very quick. I mean, I make this marinade in advance and I keep it on hand. Okay, we're almost there. And you see what I'm doing here? I'm making sure that every piece is getting some of the marinade. Look how beautiful that looks. And what's gonna happen overnight is the short rib will suck up all of that marinade and become so flavorful. It'll start to break down a little, so it's like succulent and juicy and tender when you cook it. Leon loves this LA Kalbi. Loves, he like sucks on the bone, it's so cute. I think LA Kalbi was one of the first proteins I actually fed Leon. He was, I think, just turning 10 months, and I gave him a piece of bone with a little meat attached, and he sucked on it for like 20 minutes. It was awesome. Yeah. Let's cover this, put it in the fridge, gonna marinate overnight, and we'll come back to it and it'll be beautiful. It turned a very deep red. It really soaked up all of those delicious flavors from the marinade. Okay, let's get cooking. So over here, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. Yes. That's what I like to hear. Nice sizzle. I can smell the sugar caramelizing. Now we're just gonna let it cook. I'd say about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So you can start with preheating your pan, but you really wanna bring it down to like a medium heat so that your meat cooks through, there's no burning happening, and you'll see right away that it will already start caramelizing as soon as it hits the pan. Okay, so I mean, that looks good enough for me to flip, and the meat is thin, so it'll cook really fast. Okay, let's see. All right, that looks good. Beautiful. And that looks pretty much done. I mean, that was pretty quick, right? And to me, yeah, that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna pull it because it looks pretty good. And I don't want anything to burn. So I'm gonna work pretty quickly here and keep going in batches. Batch is ready. So yum. Look at that. That's it. Beautifully cooked LA Kalbi from my stove. Okay, my meat is cooked. Now, I'm gonna foil tent this and let it rest so then I can make a perfect sauce to go with it. When you go to a Korean barbecue restaurant, there's this one very iconic sauce that you eat with your Korean barbecue, and everyone's always like, yo, what's that sauce? What's that sauce? It's Ssamjang. Okay, so first thing, I'm just gonna do all of my garlic. Just gonna use some scallions. The whites and the greens. And then our doenjang. Ooh, that soybean funk, so good. If you look at it, it does definitely look like miso. Similar process, but doenjang is fermented a lot longer. So equal parts doenjang and gochujang. I love the spice and I love the funk. Okay, and then some mirin. This adds some sweetness. It balances out some of that saltiness. Toasted sesame oil. And of course, toasted sesame seeds as well. Okay, and then you just mix everything together. It's easy to make. But yes, you can buy Ssamjang in a jar. I suggest you make it because it's so much better. Oh, so yum. Look at that. Does it not look amazing? What's that sauce? It's Ssamjang. Okay, now my Ssamjang's ready. Korean barbecue's ready. Let's put it all together. You're gonna cut it in between the bones. Of course, you guys know, I have to taste it. There's a reason why Leon can't stop eating this. He just like literally sucks on the bone. I love serving this on a huge platter like this. It's just like that wow factor. Okay, last piece. Okay, let's set this aside. Clean up a bit. And of course, it's not Korean barbecue without some ssam. Ssam refers to lettuce wrap. Just grab some, put it around our tray. I like the different types of lettuce that you plate with it. And it looks so pretty with the meat. Look at this, work of art. Of course, with Korean barbecue, it's not Korean barbecue without like a spread situation. So I have some white rice, my Ssamjang. We have our banchan. Banchan is side dishes. And so I have some cucumber kimchi, some pickled daikon, some cucumber salad. Just gonna do a quick garnish on our beautiful LA Kalbi, just because it looks pretty. And it reinforces that sesame flavor, which I love. And of course, soju. Perfect pairing with Korean barbecue. Cheers. I mean, hello. My Korean barbecue spread, you just bring it out to the table. Then you have Korean barbecue at home anytime you want. I'm gonna make myself a little wrap. Just gonna take the meat off the bone. So meat goes in, little Ssamjang, little banchan in there too. Just gonna wrap it. And remember, it's a one biter. You have to make that sound after soju. Wow, that woke me up. So freaking delicious, so fun. Korean barbecue, LA Kalbi, at home, no fuss, super easy to do. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Try some Korean barbecue. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your guests think. Tell me what your baby thinks. Maybe it's one of his first meats. This was Cooking with Choi. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later.